Hello, Miss. This is my oral presentation for the major assessment. My title for this presentation is Why Should Students Eat Breakfast Every Day? A lot of people, especially young people, go through the day without having breakfast. A study of 10,000 children and young people found that approximately 20% of children and more than 31% of adolescents skip breakfast regularly. The reason given for not eating breakfast are usually poor time management or lack of appetite. It's also linked to parental influence. Whether a parent does or doesn't eat breakfast affects whether their children will. Um, the purpose of this piece is to show the importance of breakfast, especially for the students and young people. The first reason why you should eat breakfast before going to school is for your health. When you skip breakfast and go to school, you're looking for a disease because it's not healthy to have an empty stomach all day long. According to Bernilda Nazario, skipping the morning meal can throw off your body's rhythm of fasting and eating. When you wake up, the blood sugar your body needs to make your muscle and brain works for the best is usually low. If you don't eat it, you're likely to get all of the nutrients your body needs. That's why it's very important to have a meal and not let your stomach go empty. All you're going to get is gastritis and a lot of problems with your health if you don't eat breakfast. um, Another reason for eating breakfast is because you need food in order to do well in your classes. Your body and your brain are not going to function as good as they could because you have no energy and no strength. You are going to have a lot of trouble succeeding. A lot of people think that they should not eat because they are going to feel tired. But that's not true. Breakfast is not a very big meal, and on the contrary, you're going to feel tired if you don't have breakfast because you have spent the entire previous night without food. So why don't you take a chance or opportunity to wake up early and make yourself something instead of going with an empty stomach in your classes? And the last reason is to have and the last reason to have breakfast every day is because you can avoid diseases if you eat something in the morning. If you don't eat, you're going to get sick, and these diseases will have a stronger effect on you, especially because you're young and you're going to get sick easier than people who have breakfast every day. According to the American Heart Association, people who skip breakfast are more likely to have diabetes, heart disease, and high cholesterol. This is another reason as to why it's important to live with a full stomach rather than having an empty one. You have to realize that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and you cannot skip it without consequences for your health, your school, and your defense mechanism. It is better to wake up early and have a good breakfast instead of running to school without eating anything. It is time for you to do something for your health, and eating breakfast is the better way to start your day. Thank you.